Get Diwali ready with Cello.
पढ़ता है, खेलता है, झूलता उछलता है, दौड़ता कभी कभी दौड़ कराता है, आगे आगे बढ़ता है इंडिया, अमूल दूध पीता है इंडिया.
We all make a crowd, no rules, no seats. Young, free, alive, weekend every day. Eking every day, feel the freedom.
The inaugural champions, the Kolkata Thunderbolts, have finally arrived. Normalcy has been restored in the Thunderbolts camp. This win propelled by Martin, Pankaj Sharma, their captain Ashwal Rai as well. And this is the Thunderbolts brand of volleyball that we saw in the inaugural season. And their loss in the opening game was only perhaps an aberration. This is the team that's found their way, their risk, their mojo. And well, the Thunderbolts will be mighty pleased with what they've done tonight in Hyderabad. The Kochi Blue Spikers, meanwhile, have a few things to worry about. Well, it's been a strange Tuesday evening for the Kochi Blue Spikers, but well done to the Kolkata Thunderbolts for winning this one in 4 sets, 3-1, and that means they'll have 3 points on the points table. Carla Borger and Louis Lett alongside. It's confusing. How do I look at this game? Did Kolkata just snatch this win, or did Kochi Blue Spikers make an absolute mess of it starting second set?
I don't know.
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows, because this league is such a wild ride.
Yeah.
I mean, they had their chances, didn't they, Kochi? They worked their way back into it, but it wasn't. In sport, you look at teams that play with an identity, and they set the tone in their last win against Goa about being hard-working and pushing for it, and it wasn't there tonight. That wasn't the same Kochi sort of performance that we saw against Goa. So how do we sort of compare that, and how do we compare the Thunderbolts and their performance based on what we just saw? It was way better from the Thunderbolts, especially on the right side with Ashwal Rai, especially in the middle. It was an improvement, but that wasn't the same Kochi either. So I don't know.
And I suppose credit to the Kolkata coach as well. He believed in playing Ashwal Rai on the right as a universal. We were very critical in the studio, but it worked, so well done to the coach as well. Now, Kochi. Strange performance. They just seemed to lose their way after that first set.
The point is, there are moments, like the league is pretty long, there's so many matches, so it's not about the one game, you need to have it the whole games. So, and there's moments where you cannot hit just hard, you have to be smart. And it's about finding solution on how we feel today, and this doesn't work at all. And this makes a good team, and especially for many matches. You have to show everything. It's not about just today this or that.
I agree, and you saw that they got a little bit too predictable on the outside towards Erin especially.
Yeah.
And that just shows that they're lacking, like, Vinny on the right side, like we said they would. They got too predictable, one-trick pony almost. I'd like to see them spruce it up a little bit, and I'd love to see Nicholas play, because I think when the chips are down, you need your experience coming off the bench.
Yeah, lots of personnel issues as well, and the Kochi Blue Spikers lost one, won one, lost one, so it's been a bit of an up and down journey thus far. Remember, they only have 4 league games, so before you know it, you'll sort of lose your way. Where do Kolkata find themselves? In the top 3 straight away. If you win 3-1 or 3-0, you get 3 points, and you find yourself in the top 3, top 4, very much that. It's a team that likes to win all the time. It hates to lose, and Kolkata will take this win very, very happily. Now, let's talk about their heroes. As I said at the start, lots of different players stitched together this win, but you got to mention Pankaj Sharma was with the Bengaluru Torpedoes last season, but he seems to feel at home in this Thunderbolts camp.
He always looks at home, doesn't he? It's just his calm nature on court that I really like. And in the side, you have the likes of Raul K, who's in the team to put the ball on the floor. You have your Ashwal Rai in the team to put the ball on the floor. But Pankaj is there to be smart and work off the hands. Swings like that, where it's not always about bang bang. It's about sort of just winning the battle that you're in at the time. Turning it off the hands, winning the tip, and also just playing good defense and being solid with the pass. A coach will love an outside spiker that can pass really well and not make mistakes. It's sometimes not about winning the points, it's about not losing them from the pass and also not losing anything in the offense.
Yes, he does offer a lot of things to this team. part of the leadership group as well, makes Ashpal's life easier. He's got a great vibe about him. He's a very intelligent volleyball player, knows what to do even when the ball is not there for the big spike. He somehow figures a way to make moves that help the team. Very intelligent volleyball player.
Yes, very intelligent. And this is exactly what the team also needs.
Yeah.
They need players like him, being on court, being refreshing, having ideas, and that's the part of his character.
Kolkata have arrived in season 4, and that augurs really well for the league because it makes it more competitive, more unpredictable. We're not done. We have another game to come up. There it is then, the Ahmedabad Defenders versus the Goa Guardians. That's match 10. We'll talk about that, build up to it on the other side of this break. Stay tuned to Sony and YouTube.
In every game, every move, every choice matters. Sometimes the right choice saves the game. And the right choice lights up more than just the game. RR Kabin, Sahi Chuno, proud title sponsor of the Prime Volleyball League.
Will I get a free hotel stay at Honolulu with this card?
No.
Will I get free hotel stay in Honolulu with this card?
It's a Scape.
Go branded credit card.
Turn daily spends into free hotel stays. Scapier.
NTPC, celebrating 50 years of powering infinite possibilities.
Sometimes believing in yourself is a masterstroke. Sometimes in someone else. When it comes to your dream car, keep playing masterstrokes with car loans from Bank of Baroda. Bank of Baroda. Play the masterstroke.
In every game, every move, every choice matters. Sometimes the right choice saves the game. And the right choice lights up more than just the game. RR Kabin, Sahi Chuno, proud title sponsor of the Prime Volleyball League.
बाइक को तो अपग्रेड कर लिया, अब अपने एसआईपी को भी अपग्रेड कर ले।
मतलब?
देख, जैसे तेरी इनकम बढ़ेगी, तेरे गोल्स, एक्सपेक्टेशंस और खर्चे भी बढ़ेंगे, वैसे ही तेरा कॉस्ट ऑफ लिविंग भी बढ़ेगा, राइट? इसलिए योर इन्वेस्टमेंट्स नीड अ स्टेप अप टू। अपने लाइफस्टाइल के साथ साथ अपने इन्वेस्टमेंट अमाउंट को भी अपग्रेड कर।
ठीक है, नेक्स्ट मंथ से एसआईपी स्टेप अप पक्का।
म्यूचुअल फंड निवेश बाजार जोखिमों के अधीन है। योजना से जुड़े सभी दस्तावेजों को ध्यान से पढ़ें।
Ready to roll with match number 2 of this Tuesday night. It's match number 10 of the league. The champions of season 2, Muthuswamy Appavu's Ahmedabad Defenders taking on Chirag Yadav's Goa Guardians. Now this is a match that will serve us some top quality volleyball. We have to talk about where these teams find themselves in the points table. Both of them have 2 points. Even when both of them have played different number of matches, Ahmedabad won just one game. They played one, they won that game by 3-2, and therefore they have only 2 points. Goa, they have lost both their games, but because they won 2 sets each in those 2 games, they have 1 point each of those 2 games, and therefore they are at 2 points as well. Ahmedabad have a chance to go in the top half of the table, and Goa could as well. So lots can change at the end of this game. Let's first talk about the Ahmedabad Defenders. It's a pedigreed side. And just goes to show, we've seen them only in 1 game thus far, but the core was retained, Louis. And just goes to show that this team has pretty much all bases covered. Safe to say that?
Yeah, it's very safe to say that. And I think what I really like about them is they have kept their core. You compare that to the Calicut Heroes who haven't retained their core, and all of a sudden they're struggling. So you need to build off your core. And that core is Mutu as your setter. But he's almost like a brother to Angamudu on the right-hand side, and they're all so close. They have Nanda, they have Batsuri, they have good middles, and all of a sudden you know that they have people they can go to on the bench like Shanti John.
Oh yeah.
So they do have the depth, and we saw that the other evening when Shanti John came off the bench. He wasn't in the starting six. It wasn't going well. They didn't have the rhythm. They were probably a little bit flat, and they were making too many errors. They were out of rhythm too much. But Shanti coming on certainly galvanised them.
Yep, certainly. But the question, though, in the minds of the Ahmedabad fans is, should he be in the starting lineup? Why should he have to come off the bench if he's so good? Where are you on that?
I believe Dragan is a really good coach. He also showed right decisions with the Super Bowls last match. So I believe he has the ideas behind why he's doing what. And I believe today Shanti going to start.
You think he's going to start?
Yeah.
I would also throw in him from the start. The issue is where do you then go? Is Nanda going to be your guy that comes off the bench? Because he can also perform.
Sure.
But are you lacking a bit of an energy guy coming off the bench to make that difference if it doesn't go to plan? I like Shanti. I agree with Carla. I would have him in purely just for the sort of he radiates the other boys around him.
When there is a battle between two evenly matched teams, the pressure is on the coaches as well on when they're going to call the Scapia Super Point. In case you don't know what it is, we've been talking about it all evening long, all the time. This is what the Scapia Super Point is. It can be called for by teams once every set. It can only be called for before a team has reached 12 points. And if the team that calls it wins it, they get 2. If they lose that point, the opponent gets 2 points. Now, a primary weapon in most successful teams is a super server who serves super serves. Stating the obvious, the Bank of Baroda super serve is simply put a serve that's not been touched by any opposition player, and it is worth 2 points. Let's now talk about the newbies of this league, the newest member of this Prime Volleyball League family, the Goa Guardians. I love their sky blue, by the way. Has nothing to do with their performance on court. This is a team that has some solid players. And yet, they've just not been able to produce the results. They won 2 sets each, which means they're doing a lot of things right, but something's missing. What's happening?
It's a good question what it is, because for me it's the best serving team in the league.
Yep.
They're scoring 3 super points already and even more in one match. So they lost against Kochi pretty close, and this was the best game I've watched of them in defense-wise and even in attacking. So for me, they deserve to win. They need this win, and I think they will put so much energy on court. And at the end, in the 5th set, last match, was just about little small net mistakes, faults. So they're a pretty solid team, and they are deserving to win today.
They've got a super captain in Chirag Yadav, and on either side they have Dickinson and Jeffrey Menzel. So this is a solid trio that can carry the team. They should be able to produce winning results.
And they have Manoj.
Oh yes, Man Mountain.
So you have 4 players. If I was the setter, I would be thinking about how do I get my guys one-on-one the whole time? How do I bring the middle player a bit wider to open up Dickinson on the right side a little bit more so the middle blocker's not there and the pipe coming through the middle? If it's a short set, I would bring the pipe over here and make sure that there's a gap in this block, and then I would make sure that Dickinson was free. But at the moment, I feel the main thing is if that Goa side played the Kochi side we saw tonight, they would have won 3-0.
Yeah.
That was a different Kochi. So I feel sorry for them, because if they would have seen Kochi tonight, they'd be like, that's not the same team. So I just hope they find their way, but I think tonight's going to be a tough game for them to find their way.
If they can prevail, who knows? It could be the start of a wave for the Goa Guardians. Remember, this is their 3rd game. They played 2, lost both in 5 sets. A quick reminder of the RR Kabel Prime Volleyball League rules here for you. It's a simple format. League stage followed by the knockouts. That's the semis. Each team plays 7 games in all, 4 in the group and 3 against teams from the other group. All matches are best of 5, and that's something that the Goa Guardians know fairly well. What do they get when they play 5-set matches? If they win, they get 2. If they lose a 5-setter, they get 1 point for winning 2 sets. However, if you want 3 points for a win, you've got to win by 3-0 or 3-1 then. The Ahmedabad defenders clearly on paper are favourites to win. They are the pedigreed side. It's a side that has history. Easy to pick the Ahmedabad defenders as a preferred winner. However, the Goa Guardians might just give us a surprise, or will they? Who are you backing?
You go first.
No idea.
Come on.
This one, I think, I didn't call the last one tonight either. I think this is so close. I think this is going to be a real good game.
Yep.
Do I feel that the defenders are going to take it in 5? Probably.
I go for the Goa Guardians. Vikram as a whirlwind and Rohit as my service diamond. Goa Guardians, go for it.
I'm going to very conveniently sit on the fence here because Ahmedabad is a mighty team. The Goa Guardians I have a soft corner for. I've always liked that underdog story, and I think they do have the players to do the job tonight. Possibly a 5-set cracker loading here. This is match number 10. Live action of this Ahmedabad Defenders versus the Goa Guardians clash coming up on the other side of this break on the Sony Sports Network and on YouTube. Stay tuned.
In every game, every move, every choice matters. Sometimes the right choice saves the game. And the right choice lights up more than just the game. RR Kabel, Sahi Chuno, proud title sponsor of the Prime Volleyball League.
It's a Scape
Go branded credit card. Free dining and shopping at airports. Escape here.
पापा मैं जीनियस हूँ. अब हमें सर्दी में जमना नहीं पड़ेगा. मैं हम सबको उड़ा सकता हूँ.
बिना पंखे मुश्किल होगा.
Exactly. इसीलिए मेरे पास है रेड बुल. ये हमें देगा विंग्स. बस इसे पीना है.
और कैसे?
अरे कम ऑन पापा, पी लो. ऐसे. ये क्या हुआ?
-40 डिग्री है यार. तुम्हें लगा हम यहाँ मस्ती करने खड़े. रेड बुल गिव्स यू विंग्स, लेकिन सिर्फ इसे पीने पर.
NTPC, celebrating 50 years of powering infinite possibilities.
We all make a crowd. No rules, no seats. Young, free, alive. Weekend every day. Weekend every day. Feel the freedom.
पढ़ता है, खेलता है, झूलता उछलता है, दौड़ता कभी कभी दौड़ कराता है, आगे आगे बढ़ता है इंडिया, अमूल दूध पीता है इंडिया.
बाइक को तो अपग्रेड कर लिया, अब अपने SIP को भी अपग्रेड कर ले.
मतलब?
देख, जैसे तेरी इनकम बढ़ेगी, तेरे गोल्स, एक्सपेक्टेशंस और खर्चे भी बढ़ेंगे, वैसे ही तेरा कॉस्ट ऑफ लिविंग भी बढ़ेगा, राइट? इसलिए योर इन्वेस्टमेंट्स नीड अ स्टेप अप टू. अपने लाइफस्टाइल के साथ साथ अपने इन्वेस्टमेंट अमाउंट को भी अपग्रेड कर.
ठीक है, नेक्स्ट मंथ से SIP स्टेप अप पक्का.
म्यूचुअल फंड निवेश बाजार जोखिमों के अधीन है. योजना से जुड़े सभी दस्तावेजों को ध्यान से पढ़ें.
A very good evening and welcome back once again to the RR Kabel Prime Volleyball League powered by Scapia, where the champions of Season 2 Ahmedabad Defenders take on the Goa Guardians in match number 10, coming to you live from the GMC Balayogi Indoor Stadium, Hyderabad. And just looking at the points table, and that result a little while ago has propelled Kolkata to number 3 after their 4-set victory over Kochi, who now find themselves in 5th position. Ahmedabad and Goa have much to play for in this game. Take it away, Sarthak, with the announcements.
A former champion goes up against a debutant in match number 10 on day number 6 of the Prime Volleyball League. Let's first welcome the Goa Guardians!
Well, in their first 2 games, it's been a classic case of Sonia, yet so far for the Guardians. They have stretched their opponents to 5 sets on each of those 2 occasions, but unfortunately for them, victory has remained elusive. Chirag Yadav and company would know that they have the task cut out against a well-oiled Ahmedabad unit, but they also know that they have the glass half full, because they've secured a point each from their first 2 encounters by virtue of taking it to 5 sets. They will count heavily on Ellam Manoj Aravindan to do the job.
Without a doubt, this team has been one of the most consistent across all 4 seasons. Can we now hear it for the Ahmedabad Defenders?
Well, champions of Season 2 of the RR Kabul Prime Volleyball League for a reason. The Ahmedabad defenders will be more than happy with their performance in their first outing. Nothing tastes sweeter than a hard-fought victory, and Muthuswamy Appavu's merry men will know just that. They were trailing by 2 sets in their opening encounter against the Delhi Toofans, but then they roused themselves to a spirited performance. They have in their ranks a new head coach in Dragan Bonic. There's the experienced Indian international, a legend in his own right, Naveen Raja Jacob, but they have a quality squad. It is not just the setter Muthuswamy, but it's also the all-round class of Anga Muthu, Akin, Abhinav Pierce and Shanti John who starts today.
Head on to the court.
It's a fabulous encounter in the making between a team, the latest entrants of the RR Kabul Prime Volleyball League, who are looking to secure their first win, and on the other hand are a seasoned, battle-scarred contestant Ahmedabad defenders who know a thing or two about getting the job done on the big stage. We saw the toss happen a little while earlier, where Muthuswamy Appavu and Chirag Yadav went up against each other. And it was Muthuswamy who won the toss and opted to choose the side. You could technically opt to either serve, return, or take a side. I'm delighted to be joined by Louis Litt alongside me. Good evening to you.
Hello, sir. Great job over here as we meet the Ahmedabad defenders. Angamudu, we know what he's capable of. Remember, it's just 2 seasons ago that these guys lifted the trophy. Shanti John, he does get the nod, and he does start today. There's no place for Nanda in the first 6. Abhinav and Akin will play in the middle. Mutu as the setter. Batu Batsuri will play the Mongolian internet sensation, who started a bit slowly, but you can see he's high and he's smooth and he's athletic. Dragan Bonic, the head coach, who would have been happy, relieved, but also aware that there were things that needed to be worked on after that first appearance. Well, the Goa Guardians, Jeffrey Menzel has been solid on the outside. We know that Rohit, not just a great setter, but a very good server as well. Prince in the middle, he'll be looking for some more consistency. Chirag Yadav, we know what he's capable of on the outside. Former Calicut hero, remember, and winner of the league last year. Dishant Singh starts in the middle, and Nathaniel Dickinson, the boy from Long Beach, will play on the right. You feel that they have 4 or 5 good hitters, and I feel like they're very close to their first win. Former Indian captain TC Jyotish is leading the way for the Guardians.
Mr. Nandakumar, the first ref, the man in the hot spot. We expect a heated battle between these two teams. And right opposite is Mr. Shamim, the second ref. Do you like the Ahmedabad in white or in black?
Always in white, my friend.
Yeah.
All you have to do is when the countdown
That's the signature look, isn't it? The white and gold.
The black looks slick. Let's not also say otherwise. But I just think when I think of the Ahmedabad defenders, I think of the white jersey.
It's like their identity since the time they became champions a couple of years ago in Season 2. Muthuswamy Appavu, a very reliable man. This team works like such a well-oiled unit, the Ahmedabad defenders. It's like they've been playing together since years. They can have that odd-oops moment, but you don't mind that. When your main man goes big, you take those errors once in a while.
That's such a good dig from Chirag. Have a look here. He just eats this. Batsuri's best. It's not even Chirag, it's a limb. And it's good enough to win the point. It drags the error out from Angamutu. Well done, Goa and Rama. Look at Menzel, he's like, that's my guy. And that's a perfect start.
Rohit then.
Defenders off the mark. Mutu Sami, for me, one of the best Indian sellers that we've had out there.
the angle man, look at that, a little stare through the net. Carla, what do you make of this early on?
Nice start, great hits. Just a few points played, but you can feel the energy of both teams already.
Yeah, it's got that feeling about it. That's why I just thought 5 sets. A high toss serve from Chonti-John, back in the starting lineup, and that's a robust swing from the right-hand side, and that is superb from Menzel. He plays on the left side, so he plays that one rotation through the right, but that is a clutch play, and I've been impressed with him throughout.
I think that's the hardest one, the carbon super spike we ever seen from Menzel.
Yeah, I agree. He's one to really work off the block and want to really not make errors, but I think he's coming out here trying to dictate the tone a little bit and put the pressure on the defenders, which is completely fair enough because, as we said, I feel like they have fight in them, they have that dog in them go up, but when the other team fight back, they sort of go missing a little bit, and we need to see that dog in them this evening if they want to get off the mark in terms of wins. It could be a lot worse for them though, couldn't it? Chonti-John with an error, but it could be a lot worse. They could have lost their first 2 games and have no points.
Still early doors. Goa lead by 2 in the first set. Remember, Goa have played 2 and lost 2 in 5 sets. They've been pushed and they haven't won.
Yeah, that man's learned a lot about his side though. The only question mark is if Kochi lost so easily today and down tools, he'll be really disappointed that he got the best of Kochi the other evening, because that Kochi comeback was brilliant and they ground Goa down over time. They can't allow that to happen again. So far, I think they've looked good.
Ahmedabad tend to recover very quickly within a point during a rally in a set. It's a team that learns very, very quickly.
Yeah, I would agree with you. Look at the bling on the man. All right, Angamoody, where have you been shopping?
Mr. Silverware, isn't he?
Goa taken review for
He's come out
no
here
net
looking
touch.
pure G.
Success comes with its
Well,
own
let's say in
little
London.
perks.
All right, my G. All right, G.
A review has been taken.
That's an early review taken, and I'm not sure. I saw a net touch.
Probably going to be Angamuti's chain that hits the net every single time, the size of it.
This is perhaps a way to disturb the momentum. Oh, okay, hang on then. Yes, there was. Prince the guilty party.
I think that's got to be my one real problem with Prince so far. Look at the way that he's jumping over. His hands are sort of everywhere as the middle, and it means when he lands, he's also all over the place. And there was 2 or 3 last 3 nights ago, where Prince touched the net on the way down. So it's a technical thing with his jump that's then leaking into losing points.
And he's not even Italian. The Italians move around their hands a lot, don't they?
They do.
When they speak.
I always say to my goddaughter, stay away from those Italian boys. If you ever ask what my one bit of advice is to her, stay away from them. Heartbreakers. Look at, yeah, he's everywhere on the net. You can just see already before he's even got down that sort of shape. Yeah, he's all over it.
Depending on the angle. The last angle, I didn't see a net touch. Wow, didn't expect it. This one coming. So, successful review.
Only 2 left now. The Guardians are still 2 up here. I like the way Goa have come out regardless. Oh, it's still kicking off. Durag.
We need a word for all the discussions always going on. The group discussions.
Yeah, Parliament, I would call it. They're all in Parliament. What do you think, Manish? Parliament, should we call this?
A little conference.
PMQs, that's what we have in the UK, where all the politicians debate everything every Thursday, and it looks a bit like this.
It's like a housing society AGM.
Yeah. Mothers meeting.
It's almost like a parent-teacher meeting in school.
It is. Hang on. Mutu, what? You look like you're waving down somebody, Mutu. What is going on here?
Remember, the big boss, the head of the technical committee, Dragan Mihalovic, is watching. There he is, Dragan Mihalovic, the head of the technical committee of the Prime Volleyball League. He had to step in to take matters and resolve them. Dragan talking to Dragan.
You wouldn't mess with Dragan, would you?
Such a soft-spoken man.
But at the same time, when you meet him, he just makes you laugh, and he's so soft. But on this picture right now, you'd be like, if he says the ball's out, the ball is out. Yeah, yeah.
Even if it isn't.
Yeah, yeah. Even if it's 10 feet in, the ball is out.
He's got such an endearing grandpa vibe.
I've really enjoyed spending some time with him the last few days since we've been here. He's in the same hotel, and he's a charming guy, loves his volleyball, loves his coaching, loves being in India. And I would agree that those who come to India end up loving it. And now there's no getting rid of him. Right, where are we here? No problem. For me, Prince has hit the net. I don't know. I don't know what the big kerfuffle's about.
Perhaps debating the dinner menu. No, let's not trivialize it. Let's move on. 4-2 now for the Goa Guardians. Still early days. A lot of time has been spent debating and discussing and chatting and arguing. And we've only seen 6 points thus far. So 4-2. The Goa Guardians lead.
Mutu not happy, but not sad. He'll get on with it. Oh, they will!
Yeah, that's one way to silence all the noise, the din. Ashwal Rai. No, sorry, it's Akin. I can see Ashwal everywhere.
Big grizzly bear in the middle, isn't he? He's a big grizzly, Akin. And you don't want him coming at you with that speed. Oh! Hang on a minute. I don't know. The camera shot to the action. What was it the angle man is the question. And was it a Bank of Baroda super serve? I think it was. Oh, the angle man hitting the seams for the defenders.
Bank of Baroda super serve, and that suddenly takes the defenders into the lead. Now, when that man wakes up, watch out. Watch out the opponents.
You can't wear bling like that if you're not going to make Bank of Baroda super serves, can you?
That's Dickinson's response. Open space, acres of open space, and he can park his Mercedes there.
Yeah, he can. I like Dickinson a lot. And what I was asking for is just some different plays, and that was exactly one of them that I said in the pre-show. Running the middle wider to set the middle blocker away from Dickinson and opening him up with some space. If you're with me.
Always. 5 apiece now in the first set.
You're the only one.
Should he have gone cross-court? Tougher angle from the outside to go cross-court.
Yeah, again, one-on-one. And that's a lovely bit of work, really. But I think he's a little bit early on it. And if you're a bit early on the ball and you're underneath it, you can't get your arm through and it goes out the back. So I would say that Batsuri, everything was right apart from the execution.
Pretty good pass that. And then Batsuri versus 3 blockers, can't get it through. Can he do it versus 2? Yes, he can! With a little bit more power. Batsuri bombs it down. What a bombshell he is, isn't he?
Batsuri on fire. Look at him. Swings all the way through. Beast today.
Look at the arms on the man and look at the taps as well. You have to say, he has grown on me. The first couple of sets, I thought he looked a bit nervous. And I think he's growing into it. One thing you can see is that he's a very smooth athlete. So he jumps well and everything is relaxed. And I really like that about him. It shows that he certainly can play the game and he can turn the ball and stay relaxed in the platform.
I just have this inkling, this feeling that this one has 5 sets written all over it.
B2.
Not if that man gets going. It's double one. Akin once again. He's such a big threat in the heart of that court, right in the middle.
And again, this is already such a higher level game than what we saw earlier on. The middle, Mutu Sami bringing that middle in, it's too good. It's a very good bit of offense. And then I feel sorry again for Goa because they keep making teams play really good volleyball against them.
7 apiece now. Response from the Goa Guardians is this! Oh, what happened there?
Well, I'll have to have another look because I thought it was just a bounce wide of the mark, out. But anyway, it's time for the more called technical timeout. There's a great buzz around the stadium as the defenders are playing some good work. They lead by 1. Goa not far behind.
न्यू इंडिया एश्योरेंस आरोग्य प्रगति प्लस टॉपअप का नया रूप। इसमें है 6 परिवार सदस्यों तक का कवर और 50 लाख तक का सम एश्योर्ड। साथ ही मिलेगा 30 दिन तक प्री हॉस्पिटलाइजेशन और 60 दिन तक पोस्ट हॉस्पिटलाइजेशन के खर्चे पर कवर। जब बात स्वास्थ्य की हो तो ज्यादा कवर मतलब ज्यादा शांति।
Will I get 0 forex markup on this card?
No.
Will I get 0 forex markup on this card?
It's a Scape Go branded credit card. Get 0 forex markup. Scape here.
Sometimes not giving up is a masterstroke. Keep playing master strokes in your business without any worries with Bank of Baroda MSME loans. Bank of Baroda. Play the master stroke.
Well, we knew this was going to be a very good game. The Bank of Baroda super serve. Angamutu's the man, and he separates the two sides with that super serve at the moment. We're off to a very, very entertaining start. We're off to a game where both teams are sending it. They're both trying to be aggressive, and that's what we signed up for. The Grizzly Bear, Akin. Oh, Akin! Did that one dip in? That was tight. That was very tight.
What an eye. I think as a passer, I would have taken it. Ahmedabad not happy about that, taking a review. I'm not sure if taking a review that early makes sense.
It would be the
Ahmedabad
perfect
taken
serve.
review for
If it
ball
goes
in.
This would be the perfect cookie serve.
Creamy cookie or chocolate cookie?
Louis will take both.
Big chocolate chip cookie. Fine by me.
Review unsuccessful. Do you guys guys see Goa cheering to the Ahmedabad replay to the players outside? It's kind of tense there.
Gloves are off, but you also feel they know that they've lost a review, and that could be the difference later on. If this is as close as what we think it's going to be, sort of throwing away a review like that might just hurt you later.
That's more like it. Batsuri finds a way to thread that needle. Who do they cover for? Angamuthu, Batsuri. There are so many threats. Shanti John is on court as well.
Yeah. As we said, they've got a lot of threats. Nanda's on the bench. And that's exactly the sort of volleyball we like. Pipes going in quick, taking the middle. Then you've got that sort of overlapping pipe where it's 4 hitters against 3, and they're so physical. Batsuri's so physical that if you don't put a block up against him, he is going to hurt you.
Here comes Dickinson, and he hits it long. There was just one blocker in front of him, and that was the imposing presence of the number 7, Shanti John. It was Dickinson versus Shanti. A slightly casual attempt, maybe. Take a look at that again and tell me, Louis, what went wrong?
Yeah, just the rhythm's not quite there. The pass is a little bit off and too straight, and as soon as that happens, it becomes very difficult for the opposite to get his rhythm and his timing on the ball. Wasn't far away, but...
Nice play. Puts the ball in the middle. That's nice now. Goa is trying to play a little more over the middle. For all varieties, all over the net.
Yeah, Prince. Favorite Prince song? I'm going to ask you every week.
Maybe we'll do a video on it on Instagram.
I think so. Passes off the net again, and this is the only thing. Both sides haven't really found optimal passing for long periods, but the level is good here. That's a good down ball. Oh, what a dig, but look at the man going through the pipe again.
Well, I suppose they put the plan on the back burner and then decided to activate that Mongolian monster, Batsuri, that RR Kabil super spike. That was vicious.
Yeah, he's huge, isn't he? And he couldn't quite find his rhythm on the first round of games, but he's certainly finding his rhythm now in his connection with Muthu Sami. He's high and he's very, very smooth.
I need to find out what that connection with number 7 is. He's got a tattoo on his forearm that says 7, Roman number, and his jersey is 77. Got to find out. Good serve. A pipe! That works! Targets Shanti John's leg. Chirag Yadav takes them on.
Great battle here. Kamel, super spike. Chirag's had a fairly quiet game for his standards, isn't he? Again, through the pipe and battering through, and you have to feel that defense from Shanti John, he shouldn't end up in that position.
GS Akin is off court. Angamuthu and the captain Muthuswamy Appabu. Very much there.
I still love Goa. Still love the way they're trying to play. Still love their serving game. But I just feel like every single game they get into tough spots. But now's a chance.
Akin's back since Ahmedabad are serving, and they may have to defend that spike first. Here we go. Who does he go to? No, this could be costly. Scores level, 12 apiece then.
Did you see everyone's reaction when that went out? It's almost like the defenders folded. So have a look. Scapia super point. It's missed by a mile. But look at everybody here. Angamudu's on the net. Body language has dropped. Door is really open now.
Good call of Goa Guardians head coach to take Super Bowl.
doesn't do the job. 13-12 now. Ahmedabad holding their nerve.
You know what I'd love? Next time, if I'm lucky enough to come back here, is everyone who serves cookies to have gone away for a season and worked on their serve so they don't serve cookies. If there could be one thing that I would love to see this league do, it's not having anyone be able to serve those easy balls. Oh, hang on, what's going on here? Well, I think the older... Some people thought it was a timeout, others didn't, but there's a few things emerging from this league, and there's some very, very good emerging players sponsored by Amul Call. Players have to be 25 years or over, and...
You shouldn't have had played for India yet. Hello there to our wonderful guests seated in that RR Kabil VIP box. Dinner's yet to be served. Louis?
That's where we're going. That's where we're going, straight to the RR Kabil VIP room after this.
Only for VIPs.
I've heard there's a party going down in there.
Only for VIPs. Unless you're friends at RR Kabil.
But that means you're okay to go, but I gotta stay here.
Well, I'm going to speak to the...
For those watching at home, Manish was recognised in the car today. A young lady driving past us looked inside the car, pointed at Manish Batavia and waved and then smiled. I was like, dude, you're so famous. I hope I can break India like you have.
I think she mistook me for someone else she knew. Imagine her...
Handsome, passionate man.
Imagine her disappointment when she realized that I wasn't the guy she thought I was.
No. I don't think that would even be possible. You would impress her more than you'd even know, my friend.
13 apiece now. Okay then. Remember, it's a race to 15, so the next point will be match point. Another timeout. Another timeout.
Should we just have another rest for a moment? Dickinson in there to play on the right side. Great player, could be one who's in for the MVP of the season. That's selected by a panel. The 3 best players from each match are awarded points accordingly, and the table will be updated at the end of every match. And then at the end of the year, the top of that table will be the MVP of the season. What a season it's going to be. We have the likes of Kochi battling for every scrap, having lost Vinit Kumar. We have Jerome Vineeth playing for Chennai now, having been the MVP even of last year. We have the Bengaluru Torpedoes, who do what they do best, which is serve tough and battle. The Mumbai Meteors, who have not lost a set yet. This is some league, and over the next 20-odd days, it's going to be an absolute show. Every evening, we are with you, bringing you the best of Indian volleyball, a league that's growing quite superbly, and it's got the eyes of the world on it.
Batsuri versus 3. Oh yes, great defense from Dickinson. An insurance policy on that occasion. That triple mad wall pushes Chirag Yadav to overhit it. And that means the Ahmedabad defenders have set point. A net enriched super defense that.
Defense can save you lives back there. And that's exactly what's happened. That's turned the game. But unfortunately, Chirag turns it wide. And that has been, for me, the story of Goa's season so far.
Dickinson out of place, couldn't spike. Maybe they will, yes they do! Batur Batsuri is Ahmedabad's hero in this first set. And he's delivered the finishing touches to give them the first set. Albeit by a whisker, but they'll take it. 15-13 the score. Akin's done his bit too. That's how it all ended. Dickinson, just prior to that, wasn't in a position to spike it. But Suri was, and that makes Dragan Bonish believe that the defenders are in the mood for their second consecutive win in Season 4. That's how it ended. 15-13. Back in just a bit with set number 2. Stay tuned to Sony and YouTube.
In every game, every move, every choice matters. Sometimes the right choice saves the game. And the right choice lights up more than just the game. RR Kabin, Sahi Chuno, proud title sponsor of the Prime Volleyball League.
इस कार्ड से रोज पे करूं तो पेरिस का फ्री टिकट मिलेगा? नो। इस कार्ड से रोज पे करूं तो पेरिस का टिकट फ्री मिलेगा?
Go branded credit card. Turn daily spends into free travel. Escape here.
Sometimes chasing perfection is a masterstroke. Sometimes imperfection is you keep on playing master strokes in your home with home loans from Bank of Baroda. Bank of Baroda. Play the master stroke.
New India Assurance Yuva Bharat Health Policy. Covers ages 18 to 45 at an attractive premium rate. Choose from base, gold or platinum. Sum insured up to 1 crore rupees. No pre-medical checkup. Installment facility available. Secure your family's future today.
We all make a crowd. No rules, no seats. Young, free, alive. Weekend every day. Weekend every day. Feel the freedom.
पढ़ता है, खेलता है, झूलता उछलता है, दौड़ता कभी कभी दौड़ कराता है, आगे आगे बढ़ता है इंडिया, अमूल दूध पीता है इंडिया.
Kimaya, mom's coming home tomorrow.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh! सेलो है ना? Get Diwali ready with Cello.
We knew this would be a close one, we really did. And the stats tell us the story so far. Carla Borger, have a look at that. Successful spikes from Goa, just the 4. 8 from the Ahmedabad defenders. Interesting, more errors, but sometimes when you're more aggressive, you make more errors, but you make more kills.
And it's getting tougher and tougher for the Goa Guardians, especially the key moments where they're there, but they cannot come out of the situations.
Yeah, I agree. And you see the difference there. Chirag missed that ball in transition.
And there's no sense. It's a really difficult set, so why put it in? This is the cleverness you need. Go, this one you can't spike full. Like, be smart, do something, especially recycle it. And this is like missing.
Correct.
Maybe that's what we've been talking about. This little things at the end, missing.
We call it managing risk in our team.
Yes.
You have to manage the risk of the situation and be an expert at that.
Well, chemistry is such a powerful intangible, and the Ahmedabad defenders have oodles of it, tons of chemistry, since the core of the defenders has been together for a while. Muthusami knows his spiker perhaps better than the spiker knows himself, Angamuthu. You know, a youngster like Shanti John has been around as well, so these guys know each other, and that is such an important element in any team sport.
Connection's huge. The connection of your group, especially here when it's a short league, you have to build that connection, and that takes time.
How about that connection by those two blockers? There was no space even for a little sparrow to go through.
that window.
Yeah, when Prince gets it right, he gets it very right. You in your assurance, you're getting through that. And it's a real nice, Dickinson does a great job there because he's lined up and the ball comes inside a bit, so he just presses inside as well with his hands.
Prince.
And look who's serving. Diamond Rohit.
Yeah, you love Rohit over there.
Just long.
Shall I tell you one job that I wouldn't want to have in this league? It's a line judge. The pressure on the line judges is huge. All right, Sonny. I love Sonny Joseph.
He's on an intel gathering mission, Sonny Joseph. He's got that little diary and a few notes.
I would love to know what he's writing.
These two take a picture. Sonny meets funny.
Yeah.
Okay. Bizarre looking rally. Has not been killed yet by Menzel. Muthu sets it for Uncle Muthu! And that's all from the bottom line of any rally. Muthu sets it for Uncle Muthu. He's a sure shot sign for the end of it. And there's one example of it. It's a magic combo that decorates the RR Kabil Prime Volleyball League powered by Scapia. What a spike, the RR Kabil Super Spike.
I love that swing. We saw him miss the line shot earlier on. This is where he's more comfortable. He can just squeeze a little bit more angle out of it.
Tara, can you think of more such setter-attacker combos like Muthusamy and Muthu in the world of volleyball? Have there been legendary pairs that you can think of? Tell us about that after you admire this bit of play from the Goa Guardians. Excellent defense.
I didn't see many combos like this, and it's just so fun to watch PVL. It's so great to be here and to see all the athletes on court fighting for their dream to get champion at the end.
Louis, for you, any such pair that comes to mind?
Not really, not in terms of like it being a little bit of a brotherly love as well, you know. That's really good. Goa hustling, hey! That's the Goa we know. Put the Prince on the throne.
Well, Ahmedabad kept coming hard at the Goa Guardians. The Goa Guardians kept saying no, not tonight. They knocked again, said not tonight, and then that was a royal denial from Prince.
Nice.
It's a shot. Come again later. 4-2 now. The Goa Guardians lead by 2. Menzel with that serve. Straight to Shanti. Muthu sets it for his main man. Does he get a touch off the block? No, he doesn't.
It's so tough from here to hit that angle. If you serve position 1, in this league, you can let the middle blocker just go to the outside. So Prince, go. It's very hard for the setter to get that ball back to position 2. So if that happens, you can almost give the one-on-one up. Then on the outside, you haven't got much room to work with if the blocker gets across early, which is what Goa did a very good job of. Menzel.
His full swing is not working, so the one who served before, he just puts it in somehow with pressure, and now the last one we just have seen, that's too much. But I think his head is already twisting, and he knows the next ball, next services, he will just put it in.
Menzel.
Yeah, different for Shanti this evening, being in from the start. And you can almost feel his energy, and the team's energy is different from the start because he knew what he had to do the other night. 2-0 down, coming in to try and give a bit of energy. Not quite the same. He's been pressurized a bit in the serve as well.
Ooh, fancy shoes, eh? I like that color.
Yeah, I love them.
It's like he's walking on clouds.
I feel like they would be the sort of shoes that you'd wear, Manish.
Batsuri. Oh, rare
Missed hit. Well, did he try to overhit it there?
No, he tried to underhit it, actually. Absolutely tried to underhit it. That ball was on a plate for Angamutu. He had a bit too much time to think about it, and in the end, he just almost had a little wafted it, instead of just getting up and making sure his arm came through fast. Done on the front court receiver, that's one way. That's smart. You see, that's volleyball IQ there, because the pass has come from the front court receiver. So for him to hit the ball, he would have less angles and options to hit. So the middle's on time, all of a sudden, the pipe's in the game, and it's perfect. It's very good work. It's a high-level volleyball, that.
Scapia super point there. Ahmedabad trail by 2. Big bombs. Chirag. Man Mountain, no, it goes past Man Mountain. And the captain intervenes with the first and the third touch. He's always there. He's everywhere. He's omnipresent. Chirag Yadav, Goa's chief guardian.
Great game this one, time for the ball. Cool. Technical timeout. Goa striking back.
पापा मैं जीनियस हूँ। अब हमें सर्दी में जमना नहीं पड़ेगा। मैं हम सबको उड़ा सकता हूँ।
बिना पंखे मुश्किल होगा।
एग्जैक्टली, इसीलिए मेरे पास है रेड बुल। ये हमें देगा विंग्स। बस इसे पीना है।
और कैसे?
अरे कम ऑन पापा, पी लो ऐसे। ये क्या हुआ?
-40 डिग्री है यहाँ। तुम्हें लगा हम यहाँ मस्ती करने खड़े? रेड बुल गिव्स यू विंग्स, लेकिन सिर्फ इसे पीने पर।
In every game, every move, every choice matters. Sometimes the right choice saves the game. And the right choice lights up more than just the game. RR Kabin, Sahi Chuno, proud title sponsor of the Prime Volleyball League.
We love Scapia Super Points because they are worth 2 in this game. The only league in the world where this exists. This is where it started, and this is why we love Indian volleyball, and it's going to the moon. Well, the team calling the Super Point wins it. They get 2 points, but if not, their opponent wins it, so it's fair. But you've got to put a bit on the line, and that's what that man just did. He put everything on the line, and his boys came in and delivered for him. Oh, the Man Mountain! Welcome back to the fray, my friend. Good service pressure from Goa again. That's exactly what KB's on about when she says they're the best serving team in the league. Menzel! The service pressure led to a pipe offense from Menzel. Good reactions from Dickinson. And look here, he just goes away from the body. Manoj is just reaching in, or is Akin is reaching in. We've got a game on our hands here. We are not going home early. And wherever you're watching from, you are not going to bed until this is over.
5 sets written all over it. Flat, fast, furious. Doesn't matter, but Sharif will always find a way. Goes big on that spike, gets a touch off that triple block, and earns another point. The deficit now down to 3. Watch out, Goa.
Yeah, so this helps because he's athletic. But when we talk about making good decisions, this is it. The ball's off the net. He hasn't got any hard angles, so he just stays high and aggressive off the fingertips. He hasn't got the options to hammer the ball home sharp. So he's showing that he can put the ball away, and he's also showing that he has some good volleyball IQ on him.
serving that. That is world class from Nandagopal, the number 10. He needs to make his presence felt. That man on your screen.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a point to prove, hasn't he? He was superb the last 2 seasons. He's not played that much, and he's on here serving, I think, for the middle. I think he's come on for Manoj to come on and just serve, but he still has a chance to make his impact, and I love that.
Well, he's not had as much game time as he did in the past. Coming off the bench, making an impact with that serve. 9-7 the score. Goa still in the lead there. Nanda once again. No! That is excruciatingly painful for the defenders, their fans, and the neutrals as well.
Yep. Now Nanda's staying in on the backcourt, so hang on, Libero's in.
Is that the first yellow card we have seen so far?
Yes. Wow. He's currently in for the angle man, isn't he, Nanda? Sorry. That is the first yellow card. I don't even know what it was for, KB. Did you see it?
I think it's an angle man. Referee is so strict in this one. I like to see it.
Chirag will try and hammer this one. He does, and Nanda just throws his arms at it. It's a little bit off the net. There's 3 in the block. And Batsuri has done a good job of finding solutions out there. Ahmedabad is still in this set. They're coming good in the very end. Go with service pressure, still good. And that's why this is a high-level game at the moment. Both teams asking lots of questions of each other instead of losing the points based on their mistakes, which we've just seen in a couple of games this league so far. Been impressive, this man. He's athletic, Carla, isn't he?
Yes, he's athletic and he's leading the team. Like, maybe not with this serve, but he's there. He's a really good go-to person the whole match already, and he's serving well.
Yeah, that's exactly why they brought him here, to be that go-to wing spiker that they can dish the ball to. Man Mountain replaced. Against was his former team as well. The Man Mountain. He goes straight to the back. Once again, Nanda's in the pass. So what they've done here is Batsuri is out of the pass. And that's another miss serve.
Great vision, saw the ball coming, kept his eyes on the ball, and then let it go. Letting go is a strength in this sport and in life.
Reverse substitution.
Of course, Aravind, the setter. In comes the libero. Prince and Rohit in the front court. Great serve. That is an outstanding piece of serving from the defenders, the lefty.
Yeah, that's an awkward one, isn't it? It's almost like an Anu James special. The one that comes over the left shoulder and it's straight through the seam. And Menzel doesn't want that because Menzel wants to worry about hitting, but also it's a little bit too good. And all of a sudden, Ahmedabad, from way off, have got their way back into this game. And I think that's a lot because of the substitution, bringing Nanda on. But Batsuri is always there.
We do not have have so many left spiking people, so harsh in service. He just brings another rhythm. So when you are standing in reception and you have a lefty, you have to watch out that it's a completely another vision of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. You have to adapt to it. And oh! What a time to be alive!
A super point when Harsh is ready to serve. Watch out. Libero, chance, Menzel! Magic! Mounts an attack. Makes it happen. Wow! Escapia super point to the Goa Guardians.
Such a smart swing from Menzel. There was no middle available, so the middle blocker could get across from the defenders. Huge playing from Menzel, and I would always give him the ball in the tough times. You always know he's going to do everything he can to put that ball away. Smart player, smart on the net, and Goa have the lead again. Nanda's still getting ready. And that man, Raku Chekari, would have had his fair share of, well, high-pressure moments himself, one would say.
How about a hat-trick of wins for the Mumbai Meteors? The Delhi Toofans, finalists last year, the financial capital versus the city of dreams. Well, the financial capital versus the national capital. That's coming up at 6:30 p.m. tomorrow. Live on the Sony Sports Network and on YouTube. Spread the word. Share the link with your friends. Get chatting. Get into this whole magical thriller-second picnic that we call the RR Kabil Prime Volleyball League, powered by Scapia. Tell us your thoughts in the comment section. Tell us what you make of that defense. Menzel. Chance. Muttu. Batsuri! Detonates it. Hammers it down for the defenders. He wants to script a famous comeback for the Ahmedabad defenders.
Yes, an RR Kabil super spike. And one thing I never thought of is that he could go on the right side as an option. This is really smart from Bončić, and take out the angle man. Let him swing, because you take him out the pass. So you take the pressure out of the pass, you let Nanda, Chonti John deal with that, and you can play all three of them. I mean, that's going to frustrate the angle man, but it does put the pressure on him to perform as well. Set point goer, as we've seen in every game, they're always there or thereabouts. Is today going to be the day that they actually get over the line? Menzel again smart in that one-on-one situation.
Okay then, the Goa Guardians are within touching distance, but they've got to be careful to (15-11) then. That's the end of the set. One apiece now. After a hard-fought set, the Goa Guardians searching for another level to go up to compete with the defenders. Back in just a bit with set 3.
In every game, every move, every choice matters. Sometimes the right choice saves the game. And the right choice lights up more than just the game. RR Kabel, Sahi Chuno, proud title sponsor of the Prime Volleyball League.
Can I get a free croissant with this card? No. Can I get a free croissant with this card?
It's a Scape Go branded credit card. Free dining and shopping at airports. Scape here.
न्यू इंडिया एश्योरेंस महिला उद्यम बीमा खास महिला उद्यमियों के लिए 5 करोड़ तक सम इंश्योर्ड, लॉस ऑफ प्रॉफिट्स पर कवर, चोरी का कवर, पर्सनल एक्सीडेंट कवर, कर्मचारियों के लिए ऑप्शनल कवर और ऑप्शनल लायबिलिटी प्रोटेक्शन। बात जब व्यवसाय की आती हो तो सुरक्षा ही सफलता का आधार है।
मैं निकला ओ गड्डी लेके ओ रस्ते पर एक मोड़ आया, मैं उठे दिल छोड़ आया।
Red Bull gives you wings.
Kimaya, mom's coming home tomorrow.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh! सेलो है ना? Get Diwali ready with Cello.
पढ़ता है, खेलता है, झूलता उछलता है, दौड़ता कभी कभी दौड़ कराता है, आगे आगे बढ़ता है इंडिया, अमूल दूध पीता है इंडिया।
Sometimes chasing perfection is a masterstroke. Sometimes imperfection is you keep on playing master strokes in your home with home loans from Bank of Baroda.
Bank of Baroda. Play the master stroke.
The Goa Guardians strike back to 1-1 here in Hyderabad. 9 successful spikes. Have a look at the unforced error count now though. So in the first set, there were more successful spikes than errors. Now there's more errors than successful spikes for the defenders. The Guardians keeping the unforced errors low, maybe not quite as aggressive on the net as their opposition, but at the same time, they're leveling it out nicely.
It's a happy Tuesday evening for fans and supporters of both teams. Now, the Goa Guardians comeback, KB, you can tell us more, has been triggered by not just one player. There are different players who have taken the responsibility on different occasions. Chirag Yadav, there's Batsuri, there's Menzel, Dickinson has come in as well, Rohit, which augurs well in any team sport. You're not a one-man army, are you?
And it's been both teams. It's not just about one player, it's about the whole team, and this is what I like with these two teams over here.
Going to go back to Menzel, and that's where he's going to struggle. That first pass was so far off the net, he didn't have time to kick out, and then he only had 3 blockers to deal with.
That new India assurance super block. Sean is done.
I think he wants that ball a bit tighter so he can tip. I think he'd much rather be in a position where he's chasing that ball and can turn it off the hands, as opposed to being sort of 2 meters off the net and having to thump it. Menzel the target again. They're putting the pressure on the front court receiver, and that's a smart move.
Well, there to get Dragan Bonic, the coach, to support the defense.
Yeah, this is straight out of how my brain works in volleyball. Serving down the line, trying to take Menzel out. The pass is straight, giving the one-on-one to the right side. Shanti John just doesn't quite grab the ball. But that's how I would play the game. Serve that side, put 2 blockers to the left, put Menzel under pressure, get your block, put the setter under pressure to find the right side, and then put a cross-court block or a body block on it, a ball block.
Rohit hits it long. 2-1 now for the defenders. They're surely going to force hands.
There's no way this isn't going to 5 sets. I would make that heavy a statement.
Yep, I sort of sensed it in set 1. Such a closely fought set.
Called it from the studio, didn't we?
Oh yeah. Shanti. Shot set and nicely done. That is a royal flush finish from Prince Yadav, the number 8 tall man. Big ability. High fives all around.
Well, let's see how many fingers have been on this spike. Maybe just 2. But, however, doesn't count the fingers. Point is counting.
Yeah, and a very nice bit of work for Goa to get the middle in the game early. As straight back from Ahmedabad. Both teams are matching each other in almost every area. There literally isn't much between them at all.
Excellent reception from Sean, and then Muthu 10 out of 10 times gets his set so right. Great thinking. Excellent synchro between players of the Ahmedabad defenders. Once again, it all comes down to that beautiful intangible chemistry, knowing each other. Take a look at that. Beautiful rally. Excellent volleyball all across. Boom! Comes the block! Not easy to block that man when he takes off, denying Chirag. But there's a reason why they call the Ahmedabad defenders.
The deadly duo are back. Anger Mutu and Angry Mutu next to him. Look at Mutu. Come in the shot, Mutu. Come in the shot. Yeah, there he is.
The AA battery of the Ahmedabad attack or defense. Angamutu, Anakin. Here comes Dickinson. There's still insurance at the back. A little push. A lot of jousting here happening. And again. Who will have the last laugh? Chance now for Ahmedabad to do it. No pipe. Boom! Shot bang!
He's so athletic. That set for me is really tight. But because he's got such quick feet, you can still find him. And turn it off of Dickinson. (5-2). This game already bouncing one way then the other, and that's not the first time that Menzel struggled with the float serve high.
That's what you've got, leaving the tap open. You cannot afford those moments against teams like Ahmedabad. They will punish you in a manner that you will not forget.
Yeah, you need to keep your shoulders behind the ball, and ideally you need to keep your feet on the floor and push back, but the serve is just about quick enough to beat his footwork speed.
Well, now that the first 1 or 2 games are done, we start to see the more pedigree teams come to the party. That's where Ahmedabad is so dangerous. Angle man has been blocked once. He'll come again, I promise you that. Maybe not now, maybe later. Batsuri has been blocked too. Muthusamy Akbabu activated both options and they were both blocked. Well done by the Goa Guardians. I am loving this.
Good accountability from Batsuri, because that was his mistake. He just tried to hammer a ball that wasn't there to hammer. New India Assurance Super Block. He's just got to wipe that off the hands or continue to play somehow. He's got 3 up against him on a slow ball. Prince. That sliding 5-5 ball that he loves so dearly. Shanti is back in the building.
Shanti is deadly and daunting. He comes out of nowhere, pops up like a jack in the box. Take a look at that. His ball sense, his positioning sense, and the execution, absolutely world class from Shanti John. He's the Don.
He's growing into this game. Angamutu to serve, and he's also had an impact since coming back off the bench.
Well, the shot set with Manoj didn't work. Angamutu, you cannot keep him quiet for too long. He's too big a player to have a quiet game. And he gives the defenders a 5-point lead. And timeout. Back in just a bit.
Will I get 0 forex markup on this card?
No.
Will I get 0 forex markup on this card?
It's a Scapier co-branded credit card. Get 0 forex markup. Scapier.
Sometimes not giving up is a masterstroke. Keep playing master strokes in your business without any worries with Bank of Baroda MSME loans.
Bank of Baroda. Play the master stroke.
न्यू इंडिया एश्योरेंस आरोग्य प्रगति प्लस टॉपअप का नया रूप। इसमें है 6 परिवार सदस्यों तक का कवर और 50 लाख तक का सम एश्योर्ड। साथ ही मिलेगा 30 दिन तक प्री हॉस्पिटलाइजेशन और 60 दिन तक पोस्ट हॉस्पिटलाइजेशन के खर्चे पर कवर। जब बात स्वास्थ्य की हो तो ज्यादा कवर मतलब ज्यादा शांति।
Yeah, Gabriel. Super spike from the angle man. You can see they are really boasting their balance this evening. They've managed to have Batsuri on the right side for a while. They've used Nanda, Batsuri and Shonti John on the left side. They've got enough ability to change it if they have to, bring others into the game, and Ahmedabad are definitely the more comfortable of the two sides now.
Clearly, Chirag holds the key. Every time they are in a bit of a swoon, Chirag steps up and shows his team what to do and how to do it. Leads the way by example. The others have to raise their game. Fewer errors. Be more switched on in the defense. That might work. Somehow disturb Angamuthu's rhythm. One way to do it is to serve well. Batsuri.
I really feel like we haven't seen enough of Dickinson either. I really feel like we should have seen more of him by now. He should be getting set more, and he should be like getting fed a lot more than he currently is. And this is one of the issues I had with the setting in the team at times. Sometimes they just don't give the right side enough of the ball.
Yeah, especially right now in this set, probably he needs to be set more often. He swings well in service. Great defense. No. That's been a clear ball in out. But that's what we've been talking about. That's not a ball to go full. That's a really risk.
High risk play in a high risk environment.
Great net and bridge. Super defense first.
Look at me. He digs the ball and runs away. One of my favorite bits of the evening. From Calicut. 9-5. Benzel back to the underarm pass and passing money. Again, the set's not quite there. And there's a net touch, and that's not the hitter's fault. Chirag says, my bad. When he's been sort of thrown under a bus there. And I really think that the setting department is an issue in terms of there are different things you look at from a setter.
Where is Aravind?
Don't know. Ball placement. So when he makes a set, does it get into the right hitting zone? Second thing is game management. Who does he give the ball to at right times, and how is he trying to open up other areas of the court? And then it's decision making under pressure. And at the moment, we haven't seen the tactical stuff. We haven't seen a lot of it from Goa.
What an RR Cabo super spike. Goa, there's nothing else what they can change. So they're trying hard, but I don't see anything in their hands of changing the set.
I don't know why they're not using the right side more. A lot of the ball's going through that left side. And I just think if you've got a big guy on the right, wow, let's go. Tongue out Tuesday. What would you say about that guy in Hindi? I'd say that's an absolute geezer.
The Hindi word for that is Divana. Divana.
Divana.
Happy crazy.
Happy crazy. Divana.
Just long. I suppose they can take these risks because they were leading by 6, now by 5. So you do have a budget for some adventurism.
They do. And they deserve it at the moment. They really deserve it. They're doing all of the little things around it. The cover's pretty good. The defensive sort of grind is good.
Big serving Rohit. No, it's Chirag Yadav, the captain. Good reception that. Angamutu was in no position. Here comes Dickinson! There goes Dickinson! Akin's there! Why fear when Akin's here? Akin effects that denial.
You and your assurance super block. Dickinson says my fault. Just gets trapped in the angle by Akin. I would still keep feeding him. Like at the back end of this set, get him hot. Get him hot for the next set quick. Your favorite time, KB?
Maybe a super point taken by Goa. Lefty serving. And Menzel with his sneaky left shoulder in front. Touch attack.
I love how he'll always go Menzel in high pressure moments, and that's just because he trusts him. Trusts him not to make an error, trusts him to be aggressive, trusts him to score.
An important one, the Scapia super point. But anyway, the super point doesn't give a big impact now on the score.
Substitution. In comes Amit Chokar, another attacker. Okay, let's find out if Amit can have
quick warm-up.
Yep. Serving substitution. Press shoulders. What can he do? Shanti John. Oh yes, somehow finds a way. He's a hustler, isn't he, Shanti John?
Finds a way, doesn't he? Again, not one of the biggest. We gotta love his aggression. The speed he tries to do everything at. You can see he's just on a faster tempo, so it makes it that much tougher for the blockers to get in their face. Fantastic work from Shanti John. And Muti Sami can find him from the car park.
Piped! You cannot defend that! That was a howitzer missile launched from Goa. Wow! Just the thud on the ball was deafening. Take a look at that.
And the level of this game, I know I've said it a couple of times, it's a different level to the one we watched earlier, isn't it?
Rohit serving. Last few services were just a little too long.
Stop.
There's so much movement in front of the Goa defenders. In your peripheral vision, you've seen Batsuri take off for a pipe. You look at that, and suddenly in a split second, you have someone else attacking. Wow.
Yeah, again, Prince does a good job of sort of making the right decision to go with the man, but the execution of the block is still unstable, so that's why it's a block out.
5 set points to go 2-1 up. Early interception, that weird. It did not work. Up and up this time gets this man. Terrific block that, and they pocketed set number 3. 15-9 the score. Ahmedabad now starting to tighten the screws around the Goa Guardians, and they have been so hot in this third set. In the defense, in the attack. They wind out those creases, and the results are there for everybody to see. This is a pedigreed team that has so many strengths. 15-9 to the defenders. Back in just a bit on Sony and YouTube with set number 4. Stay tuned.
बाइक को तो अपग्रेड कर लिया, अब अपने SIP को भी अपग्रेड कर ले।
मतलब?
देख, जैसे तेरी इनकम बढ़ेगी, तेरे गोल्स, एक्सपेक्टेशंस और खर्चे भी बढ़ेंगे, वैसे ही तेरा कॉस्ट ऑफ लिविंग भी बढ़ेगा, राइट? इसलिए योर इन्वेस्टमेंट्स नीड अ स्टेप अप टू। अपने लाइफस्टाइल के साथ साथ अपने इन्वेस्टमेंट अमाउंट को भी अपग्रेड कर।
ठीक है, नेक्स्ट मंथ से SIP स्टेप अप पक्का।
म्यूचुअल फंड निवेश बाजार जोखिमों के अधीन है। योजना से जुड़े सभी दस्तावेजों को ध्यान से पढ़ें।
Your co-branded credit card. Get 0 Forex markup. Scapier.
In every game, every move, every choice matters. Sometimes the right choice saves the game. And the right choice lights up more than just the game. RR Kabin, Sahi Chuno, proud title sponsor of the Prime Volleyball League.
Sometimes not giving up is a masterstroke. Keep playing master strokes in your business without any worries with Bank of Baroda MSME loans.
Bank of Baroda. Play the master stroke.
Kimaya, mom's coming home tomorrow.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh! Cello है ना? Get Diwali ready with Cello.
पढ़ता है, खेलता है, झूलता उछलता है, दौड़ता कभी कभी दौड़ कराता है, आगे आगे बढ़ता है इंडिया, अमूल दूध पीता है इंडिया।
We all make a crowd, no rules, no seats. Young, free, alive, weekend every day, eating every day, feel the freedom.
Then to the Ahmedabad defenders, 20 successful spikes, and all of a sudden the successful spikes are higher than the error count, and I think that's what we have to keep an eye on for the defenders throughout this competition. If they can keep the spikes and the kills higher than the unforced errors, other teams are going to struggle. Goa Guardians, 14 spikes, 11 errors. And I think, if I'm being completely honest, if the Ahmedabad defenders are on their A game, Goa are going to struggle to keep up with them. They have so many different options. They work together so nicely. So they're going to have to hope that they can get the service going early on here, get the defenders under pressure, and then see if they can take advantage of that situation. We're underway through Rohit through the pipe. It's great volleyball, but it is just out. They're going to have a complaint here. Batsuri not too disappointed though.
finally from Goa with my diamond Rohit on his serve.
Yeah, that is the perfect start, just to get some pressure on the opposition. Rohit will go again on the front court receiver. Is Shanti John at the moment, so they stay away from him. What a cover that is, and that's just some of the differences I think that Ahmedabad have covered really well this evening. Again, more defense, go off to a perfect start. This really is a little bit of a seesaw.
Go big or go home. That's all you can do against the mighty Ahmedabad defenders. There is no other way. You can't escape. You've got to fight fire with fire. And that's got to be the attitude from the Goa Guardians in this match.
Chirag's so good on that pipe.
Yeah, great net and bridge, super defense.
Rohit has found his rhythm. That's good news for Goa. They need to keep this alive. Did that hit the floor? It looks like the answer is yes. Those small things make such a difference. Rohit's serve was so good, but if you can't clean up around it, then you're never going to take full advantage. Big touch. And Rohit's just got, yeah, he's got himself in a bit of a tangle, hasn't he? But those things, they mean so much in this game. If you can transition that point, get a swing away and score, all of a sudden you're 3-0 up. Ahmedabad is struggling, and in the end, Ahmedabad are one behind, and they might just square it up. And that's exactly what I mean. The small things really do add up over the sort of course of the game here. Ahmedabad does a good job, and Ahmedabad are away again.
Great new India assurance super block. And Dickinson is not reaching his height. It's I would say 2 levels more down than he could.
Yeah, would you say that's on the set a little bit?
Looks for me, yeah. He needs a little higher. I mean, he's the tallest guy on team.
I would agree. I think he needs it higher, and he needs it on the right side a little bit wider. And on the left side, he just needs that ball to hang a little bit more for him. But it's interesting to see, isn't it? Like, who goes and brings in the overseas setters? Because on the whole, India have a lot of good athletes, great athletes. You look at, for example, Ahmedabad have lost their middle, Manoj, to Goa, but they replaced him with Abhinav, who looks just as good. There's all these players who are just as good. And talking to Dragan Mihailovic the other evening, he said, we have 500 players at that level in India. So where do you invest bringing in the overseas sort of element of it? And I look at Bengaluru and they've gone, okay, we're bringing in a point-scoring right side, we're bringing in a clutch setter. And that's going to be what holds us together with the retainees that we have. Where I just feel that Goa would have really benefit from having a setter. And I don't want to talk badly of Prince, because I think he'll beat me up. But I just feel like he leaks too many points. When he's good, but like there's too many points that he just shifts away. And there's another one. He hasn't got the right approach to the ball. He's leaning, and he's just trying to sort of get out of it by being tall, and he's missing.
Conti ready for his second serve. Great passing. And again, the ball is not touching the ground, or at least it touches, but too far behind.
We all said this was going to go to 5, but I think that man's figured it out, and I think Goa are starting to try a bit hard. That's 2 hitting errors in a row. 3 hitting errors in a row, KB says. And they are hitting more snakes than ladders here in set number 4. And I agree, I think there has to be a little look into the setting department here of Goa. They certainly have the people around. Oh, you can join us tomorrow for more RR Kabul Prime Volleyballs powered by Scapia. The Mumbai Meteors, undefeated, haven't even dropped a set are up against last year's finalists, the Delhi Toofans. Well, that's from 6:30 tomorrow, and that should be a very good game. Manoj Nair and his Delhi Toofans up against Matt Van Wezel, who's had the perfect start to Indian life, winning 2 games 3-0, not dropping the set, and everything looking A-OK. The City of Dreams chasing their dream of winning their first ever PVL title.
Shanti with a service mistake. So good call was head coach taking the timeout right at the perfect moment.
Great service earlier on, Shanti John, but he struggled for a little bit of... I can, again.
It's a good idea of Prince, putting it really deep corner. Let's say the idea is great execution.
Yeah, this was a guy who was complaining last year that he wasn't getting enough court time when he was on for Hyderabad, and I really thought that he was going to dominate through that middle, and as I said, I think he's got great potential, tip through, he's got great potential, but at the minute, he's cost them 2 net touches, a few missed serves, a few hitting errors, and as a middle, you just can't do that.
That is a Dickinson dumpling special. That's what we call a tip-tap-tip. Oh, Key Michael's favorite tip-tap-tip.
Tip-tap-tip.
Key, if you're watching,
dumpling,
that one's for you. Szechuan dumpling.
How many errors in this set? I think Ahmedabad has probably scored 2 or 3 points.
I guess it's more a psychological thing. They need this win so badly. They're under pressure. Last set didn't look well for them, so I think it's a mental thing.
Yeah, me too. Do you feel that... I mean, Ahmedabad are also not making things overly easy. So Goa is still within 1. And that's crazy for me, because I can count a Prince error, a Prince serve, a Chirag error, a Dickinson error. So there's 4 of the points that have been errors, at least.
The question, though, that will be asked is, at the end of this, if Goa lose, is Chirag fighting a lonely battle here? Has he had enough support?
That's a great block from Rohit somehow. Rohit on 2!
Yes! That was a venomous arrow that came cross-court. That could have blown away anybody in line. What a slap that was! A punch and a half from Rohit, and RR Kabil's super spike.
That was a great touch off of the knee of Batsuri as well. Boom, counter-attack. RR Kabil, the super spike on 2. But you don't even need the 3rd touch. Serve to 6 is very good from the defenders to get the middle in from that situation. It wasn't easy for Muthu Sami. And I think, honestly, if you look at that point alone, Goa don't have a player, they have a setter that could do that. Shift the play from right to left. Happy days. It's an all-cool technical timeout here. And it's the defenders up by 1.
In every game, every move, every choice matters. Sometimes the right choice saves the game. And the right choice lights up more than just the game. RR Kabel, Sahi Chuno, proud title sponsor of the Prime Volleyball League.
पापा मैं जीनियस हूँ। अब हमें सर्दी में जमना नहीं पड़ेगा। मैं हम सबको उड़ा सकता हूँ।
बिना पंखे मुश्किल होगा।
एग्जैक्टली, इसीलिए मेरे पास है रेड बुल। ये हमें देगा विंग्स। बस इसे पीना है।
और कैसे?
अरे कम ऑन पापा, पी लो ऐसे। ये क्या हुआ?
-40 डिग्री है यार, तुम्हें लगा हम यहाँ मस्ती करने खड़े हैं? रेड बुल गिव्स यू विंग्स, लेकिन सिर्फ इसे पीने पर।
Second half of the fourth hit, with Ahmedabad leading by 1, I would say playing the better volleyball. Goa are still hanging on in there, even though they've had a fair share of errors, but then so have the Ahmedabad defenders. And look at him, that's an interesting moment, just to see that reaction from Batsuri. What do you think about that, KB? A lot of frustration there.
He's been playing well to this point, and I mean, it's just a serve. They're playing well, so keep going.
Yeah, I feel like he's hanging on to it a bit, isn't he?
I mean, generally he's right, because there have been so many mistakes in service from both sides in the last 15 minutes. He wants to be perfect.
Sets very high standards for himself, like his team does. The Ahmedabad defenders, one of the blue chips of the 3-year history of this fantastic league.
The thing is that frustration, if patience is the goal, and being aggressive, which it is for him, frustration is going to be the kryptonite. It's really going to work against that sort of aggressive nature if he starts to give himself a hard time.
Well, in comes Man Mountain Manoj. In fact, he's going off. Chirag, Menzel, Dickinson, Rohit, Prince, and the libero are on court.
The lefty serve.
Harsh. Usually sends them curving in. Menzel V3. Angamuthu, the insurance behind. Shanti John goes for it. Just not enough power, and yet another royal denial. The doors to that palace are shut for now. 9 apiece.
Prince doing Prince's stuff, blocking that one hard.
Yeah, that was good and bad from Go. The first pass was poor, so you don't want Menzel hitting against 3 blockers ideally, but he did a good job of being smart about it and at least giving his blockers a chance to make that block.
Just long. The defenders would have had their heart in their mouth when they let that ball go. They watched it sail away and landing just outside. 10-9. The defenders lead by just 1. Take a look. Oh,
ooh,
very close.
I was sure about. I saw it in.
They've reviewed it. Might have kissed the line, but the moment's gone. That one landed long for sure.
And if Goa lose this game, that would probably be the most Goa thing that we've had, right? They get themselves in a position and they get unlucky.
But today they're up against the mighty Ahmedabad defenders. So
they're up against the top 4 team at least here,
absolutely,
aren't they?
in history. Pipe, partly blocked. There we go again. Rohit with the set for Dickinson. Batsuri could not dig it. A face-palm moment for Batsuri. He cannot believe it. But the Goa Guardians will take it. They now lead by 1 with the hope of taking this to 5 sets.
Come in, super spike. That's still, for me, a little bit low and inside for where he needs that ball. But, here we go. Gapier super point on Menzel's serve. It's a clutch serve on the back through the middle. Menzel's there. What a touch from Menzel. 2 up on the outside. He's there again. Menzel's everywhere. It's a huge point for Goa. A 3rd time. Menzel plays defense. Through the middle, no. Goa covering for their lives. Dickinson! Stopped!
That is the block of the tournament so far! Angamuttu, you magician! That guy is born to rule. Menzel cannot believe his luck. I'm sure his horoscope said horror, horror, horror. Angamuttu has got this Midas touch. A Scapia super point that had so much going on. Unlimited drama. They've reviewed it. What for? I have no idea. I'm losing it, Louis.
You've got to feel for Goa. They threw everything at that. And again, the reason for me that Dickinson keeps getting blocked is because that ball is low and inside. That ball needs to get a lot higher across him so he can access different angles. Right, we're watching the whole rally for a review. I don't even know if Goa know what they've reviewed for. Net touch, no. Look at Menzel, he's everywhere. And this is Goa all over. They are trying so hard for each other. No net touch. Let's go again. And then...
Wow. For me, that's the rally of the tournament thus far. Excellent defense from the Ahmedabad defenders. It has to be one of the golden moments in the league's history.
Cookie.
Again. And again. Shanti. Well, it's rubbing off on the Guardians as well. They can defend well too. A triple block denying Shanti John's attempt at that pipe attack.
I love Goa, and I love how they leave everything out there all the time. Scapia's super point. Once again, the cover's there, the calmness in the set, and that can be squeaked round by Dickinson, and he did really well to get 3 in the block there.
Only a 1-point lead then. Delicate moment of this match. Ahmedabad, I'm sure, don't want to play set number 5. They want to finish it now.
Surely if this goes to 5, law of averages has got to give Goa a chance at some stage, isn't it?
Yep.
At some point.
Goa might prevail. This is a very, very big serve coming up from Aravindan, who hasn't been around for long. Serving substitute, a Cookie, straight to Batsuri. Muthuswamy, angle man. Oh, what happened there? Net touch. Chirag Yadav, the guilty party. The captain, no.
See, there's way too many from Goa. Way too many just silly mistakes.
Especially the net touches. We saw last matches already at the end, in the crucial moments, somebody touches the net. Yeah, we can see, right? I think in both hands.
Yeah, this happened against Kochi, didn't it, a lot? Just the sloppy errors came in, and they're grafting so hard for each other. But they let themselves down at times as well.
13 apiece then. This is drama at its absolutely finest level. Set point now. Chirag Yadav. An argument ensues between the defenders. Angamuttu says, well, chill guys, chill.
Yeah.
Get back on court. We've got work to do.
At a clutch moment here, this set absolutely kills him. It's too tight, too wide, and there's nowhere else he can go. So again, my worries earlier about have Goa got a setter that can really deliver the goods, I don't think they have this evening.
Set point for Goa. Can they kill it? Yes, they have. And that means
what a match! Thrilling!
my vocal cords shall remember this game.
It has been memorable, but every Goa game has been memorable. It's been the story of their first season. And it's a good serve from Dickinson. They run the middle and the back. That is clutch! Akin! Akin! Akin!
He's got that golden touch, the Midas touch in the middle, and with that clean hit, gives the defenders match point.
Mutu has improved so much over the last 3 years that I've been coming here. His decision making is so much better.
Angamuttu with the serve. Oh my God, no! Who writes these scripts? I cannot believe it. I don't like cookies, KB. I don't like cookies.
Especially cookies flying longer than they should. It's the flying cookie.
Rohit's out, so a change. Interesting to see if it's just to try and put a block up here. I think it's just a blocking substitution.
Vikram, the number 3 comes in, the universal, maybe for some offensive.
Well, they'll go without a setter, and they'll just have another blocker in, I think. They've got 2 opposites on court. They're looking to make a block right here. If the ball's live in play, they'll have to deal with it. They don't make the block. You know why he's been brought in, but it's block out.
One more match point, courtesy Batu Batsuri, that man. Mr. 7-7 with the biceps and the tattoo. But you've got to know him for that. His skills, world class. It's Mongolian monster on your screen.
Thought you're talking about me then.
You too, my friend. Ready to serve now. Batur Batsuri. Anything but a service error, guys. Anything but a service error. Let there be a rally. May whoever win, I don't want to see a service error. Match point. Here we go. Big moment. Batsuri ready to serve. Where is he going to go? Okay. Pipe. Out. Everyone's feeling the nerves.
The paddle's out. Yeah, it's a good time to use it. It really is a good time to use it if they want to review. Now is the right time. Just puts the pressure on the server. And it's Manoj serving next. So again, a cookie server coming in. So that gives a big advantage for Ahmedabad. There is no review, sorry. Let's see what the man mounting can do. Big pressure moments. A good serve. Takes Shanti out of the offense a little bit. The angle man. Oh, that's gone straight over. That's better. What a cover. Who's that? Was that man mountain playing defense? Menzel! And that's Goa. They refuse to give up defensively. And eventually something drops.
Still alive.
Whoever blinks first loses.
The Bee Gees. Staying alive. You've heard that one, surely. I can imagine you dancing to that, Manish.
I have no energy left. Net Hendrich, super defense. Man, this has been a crazy encounter. I've loved every bit of it. Set point then to take this to set number 5. What have Ahmedabad got for us now? Can they produce yet another magic moment? Nanda on court. The libero is there as well. They will get a first shot at a spike. Muthu Nanda! Still in play!
What a cover from Angamudi that was. Defense of the day from the big man.
Wow! Going to set number 5! And we don't mind, the fans don't either. 4 fast and furious sets have taken us to the frenetic set number 5. And we are loving it. Hats off to the doggedness of the Goa Guardians.
Menzel with the no-look line shot. Looks into the angle, comes back to the line. He's here for a show, that man. And he is loving it. Well, we go to a 5th set. Of course we do. It's Goa. We'll be back in just a moment for set number 5.
Can I get a free croissant with this card? No? Can I get a free croissant with this card?
It's a Scape co-branded credit card. Free dining and shopping at airports. Scape here.
In every game, every move, every choice matters. Sometimes the right choice saves the game. And the right choice lights up more than just the game. RR Kabel, Sahi Chuno, proud title sponsor of the Prime Volleyball League.
मैं निकला ओ गड्डी लेके ओ रास्ते पर एक मोड़ आया मैं उठे दिल छोड़ आया
Red Bull gives you wings.
Sometimes chasing perfection is a masterstroke. Sometimes imperfection is you keep on playing master strokes in your home with home loans from Bank of Baroda. Bank of Baroda. Play the master stroke.
पढ़ता है खेलता है झूलता उछलता है दौड़ता कभी कभी दौड़ कराता है आगे आगे बढ़ता है इंडिया अमूल दूध पीता है इंडिया
Kimaya, mom's coming home tomorrow.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh! सेलो है ना? Get Diwali ready with Cello.
न्यू इंडिया एश्योरेंस महिला उद्यम बीमा खास महिला उद्यमियों के लिए 5 करोड़ तक सम इंश्योर्ड, लॉस ऑफ प्रॉफिट्स पर कवर, चोरी का कवर, पर्सनल एक्सीडेंट कवर, कर्मचारियों के लिए ऑप्शनल कवर और ऑप्शनल लायबिलिटी प्रोटेक्शन। बात जब व्यवसाय की आती हो तो सुरक्षा ही सफलता का आधार है।
2-2. We go to a fifth set. That's what we've come to expect for the defenders and the Guardians this year. 24-22 spikes. Still spikes just over the errors. And look at that, that's much improved by the Guardians. Stats-wise. Menzel, take a bow, sir. And that is the pressure cooker. Raju Chekari in his first ever experience of the PVL is learning what this is all about, the owner of the Guardians. But I tell you what, he couldn't ask for a team that work harder.
Yeah, right. Who has so many sets already in their legs. It's pretty tough, but they're using it all the way. They need some game repetition.
They really do. They need a win. And there's a net touch against someone. And Prince is saying not guilty. How many reviews have they got? That's the big question here. It's tough to call the review early on.
net fault दिया.
Because you don't get the review back regardless. So if there's a tight one at the end, well, that's going to be fascinating as well.
Given his net touch.
Argument or talking.
पहले उसका बॉल टच है उसके बाद हुआ होगा वो तो देखो
Still incredibly entertaining. Booty Swami is getting ready to serve. And a quick start will be a good start for either team as Menzel's going to get settled on the ball. And that's a real good swing, just getting the wrist away into the angle. Fast away from where he's facing.
too close, not too far away. I think this is now exactly what he needs for showing his best attacks.
Yeah, I agree. But he's got that dog in him, hasn't he? Like when it gets tough, you can lean on him, and I really like that about him. He's not going anywhere in terms of what this. Another one goes the way of Ahmedabad. And the pipe attack has been absolutely incredible so far.
Tonti, he knows how to serve.
Two apiece then. Let's watch that again on the replay. Shanti is such an enthu cutlet. He wants to get into everything. He wants to be involved in every moment. And I like that about players.
Loves it, doesn't he? That ball's just a little bit too tight in there. Oh, through the hook this time. And Blitz again, just going, he's not quite sealing. And the team are with him saying, come on, mate. We need you to stay in a good mindset here. He's going to be tired. He's got a lot of ground to cover there. And he just doesn't quite press.
This fifth set is a test of not just physical energy, but the emotional reserves as well. Do you believe you can still make it happen? Or does the body and the mind not agree? Are they in sync? Are they not? Excellent move from the libero. Goa continue to ask questions. And the answer is that from the defenders. The defenders' arsenal is full of check and mate moves. And that's why they're so dangerous. Has to be the best team performance so far in the league. A new India assurance super block. Abhinav. Dickinson, I don't think expected it. It wasn't ready. He'll go again. Chirag has been blocked. Oh, was there a net touch? Yes, there was.
And you know why the net touch came? It was because of the dummy jump set. It tricked him into committing and then having to move. So that was all about Dickinson's smart play here. I'm hitting it, no, I'm not. And then he had to take a step and get across. And in the end, he's all in the net because he had to do too many things at once.
Swedish beach volleyball style.
Yeah, they're incredible at it.
Ahmedabad lead by 1 in set number 5, the decider. Batsuri wants to be the decider of the result of this match. He's been showing some serious energy, some serious production from the number 77 Batsuri throughout this game. Tough to pick a winner, or tough to pick a player of the match or a game changer, regardless of who wins. There's so many characters, so many actors in this five-part drama. And there you go, Akin at the heart of a triple block.
They have to win one eventually, Goa, but maybe they've just got the other 2 5-set losses hanging over them. But that isn't the smartest swing from Chirag. He's a little bit too early, and he just hits it straight in the hands. He has to go high.
Yeah, but New India assurance super block that. A 3-point lead.
DJ's killing
What were they saying to each other? I'll do it, brother. No, I'll do it, brother. Angamothu Akin in a conversation. The fans now sensing perhaps that the Ahmedabad defenders with a 3-point lead in the 5th set will slowly start to chip away. And Mr. Raju Chekuri, the owner of the Goa Guardians, Now expect the defenders to show their might, their class, the depth of their ability, their tactics, their execution, their fitness, their clutch ability, and expect the Goa Guardians to keep asking questions. Like that! Just like that! That is Goa's response to the might of the Ahmedabad defenders. That is why this is such a thrilling sport and such an incredibly competitive league. Wow!
What an Arakawa super spike. That's what we have been looking for. A higher set on Dickinson. And he's just smashing it.
Yeah, that's all he needs, isn't it? And that for me is one of the biggest issues here. Pass is a little bit out from Ahmedabad. Dickinson's there again. Where does this one flip? They go back to him. That's a much better set again. It's much higher. And again, when Dickinson's in that spot, he's so effective. And Goa just have to keep working on giving the height and the width every time.
Now, three-point lead has come down to 1. This is when Goa have to get going. This is when they need to change gears. Top gear. That's one way to do it. But Ahmedabad
get it, hit it. Oh! Shira
goes down the line. Vast open space, acres of open space for Chirag to build a castle in. A castle of his dreams. One of those dreams is to beat the Ahmedabad defenders, and he can make it happen. Net and rich super defense. 6-3 has come down to 6-all. That smile tells us that the Goa Guardians believe they can take this away. Watch out, Ahmedabad. Goa are coming for you.
Big service as well. That was huge. And that's huge as well. Matsuri with the biggest whip of the evening. Bish bash bosh. Carla Morgan's loving it.
Crash. Take a look at that. RR Kabil super spike. Muttu sets it. Matsuri goes crash, bang, wallop, take it. 7-6. Confusion. Ahmedabad always defend well. No pipe. Matsuri is still very much there. Lots of hot potato moments. And then the finish from Akin. Akin never says no. Akin never says no to the captain. 8-6. Going into the final Amul Cool technical timeout of the night. Oh, I'm loving this. Back in just a bit. Stay tuned. Don't you go anywhere.
Will I get 0 forex markup on this card?
No.
Will I get 0 forex markup on this card?
It's a Scapier co-branded credit card. Get 0 forex markup. Scapier.
न्यू इंडिया एश्योरेंस आरोग्य प्रगति प्लस टॉपअप का नया रूप। इसमें है 6 परिवार सदस्यों तक का कवर और 50 लाख तक का सम एश्योर्ड। साथ ही मिलेगा 30 दिन तक प्री हॉस्पिटलाइजेशन और 60 दिन तक पोस्ट हॉस्पिटलाइजेशन के खर्चे पर कवर। जब बात स्वास्थ्य की हो तो ज्यादा कवर मतलब ज्यादा शांति।
Sometimes not giving up is a masterstroke. Keep playing master strokes in your business without any worries with Bank of Baroda MSME loans.
Bank of Baroda. Play the master stroke.
Some game, this one, you just feel this was a massive chance. Manoj could have been a little bit more aggressive there. And in turn, it just gave Akin a chance to get in the offense. There's still time, though. There's still time. Goa have fought so hard. Oh, hang on. Hang on a moment. Did that ball hit the floor before the hands? I think it might have been. I think it might be a Bank of Baroda super point at the right time. Hang on, the challenge is coming at least. I think that's a Bank of
Goa
Baroda.
Guardians taken review for floor.
There's a
No
review
touch.
anyway coming to see if it was. I mean, you've got to say, you've just changed ends. You can't get beaten by the short serve. The smart serve for Batsuri. Heartbreaker. How are you getting beaten there short? Where's the starting position? You can't get beaten short there. Surely not. And that's as good as game over for me. And that is a real lack of concentration. And now look, Chirag starts up.
Ahmedabad lead by 4, now 5 away from winning this absolute epic battle. But that man will keep fighting. Even if they lose, he will go down fighting. Chirag Yadav, captain fantastic of the Goa Guardians.
Yeah, he is. Gets 2 up, uses his head that time to go off the hands. You feel like he's going to have to produce something from the baseline as well.
Just wonder though, did they go wrong with their selection of personnel? Should Dickinson have been on court a lot longer? Just wonder.
Yeah, I think he needs to get more of the ball still. But I think the connection isn't quite there with the centre. Action has been solid this evening.
Aravind as well has not been their go-to centre.
Maybe. I would just like to see him set higher and wider. That's great. Muchi Sami's been awesome at times, like connecting with the middles in those sorts of plays. Not the easiest ones. And this is going to be it. It's either now,
wow,
or it's never.
Ahmedabad calling for a super point now.
Menzel doesn't miss, does he?
Okay, go up on for it.
Super escape here, super point. Menzel just down the line.
I really do, I love him. You can give him the ball at the key times, and he's always doing something with it. He's always scoring. He's been really, really solid for this Goa side. Step on up. Sometimes you've got to be brave, and it's a brave serve, it's tight. The pipe's good, it's class. Real quick tempo. Utu again, celebrating. Used the middle last time. This time he goes to the pipe, and Batsuri's free as a bird.
Batur Batsuri is the Pied Piper of the Ahmedabad defenders.
Oh, Mutu as well. The timing, the speed of the set was, the tempo of the play was seriously good.
This is a crazy team, the Ahmedabad defenders. I think the Chaudhrys will be mighty pleased. Dickinson. Oh, he's still in play. Hot potato. Here we go. Dickinson gets one through. Easy. Easy peasy. Knife through butter.
It is when it's that high. They're not playing him quick. It's not dropping inside. It's just like, you're a big boy. We're just going to give it to you big. And then you're just going to come through and swing on it. And then he can pick where he wants to hit it.
Nicely done from Dickinson. And it's important. These little things that they work now. Was there?
KB desperate to see Goa get off the mark. Block out.
Gave it the full rip. All the height in the world, loaded by that right shoulder. Gives the Ahmedabad defenders a 3-point lead with just 2 away.
The pocket
Nanda
rocket.
Gopal nukes it down.
The pocket rocket. Let's see if he can finish this game off. Look, it's already, you can see how tough it is on Goa at the minute. I would love a 6th set, if I'm honest, it's that close.
Is there more drama left in store, or will the defenders be able to close this out? Wow, what an incredible game of volleyball, this world-class volleyball action with the best of India and the world coming together at the RR Kabel Prime Volleyball League, powered by Scapia. Gagan Bonic knows these are crucial moments. Cannot afford any mess-ups. Menzel with the serve. Here we go. Batsuri! Did he get a touch off the block? He didn't! The deficit now down to 1. What are we even watching here? Will they review it? Do they have reviews left?
Ahmedabad, take and review.
Gagan says no, keep
That's
playing.
out.
Well, they have reviewed it, in fact. Thought there was a block touch.
I don't know, or they're using it as an extra timeout. Just trying to slow this game down, because they'll know that the more they can slow it down, the more pressure's on Menzel, the more that his rhythm will be affected. I don't think there's a touch. I think it's a pure bomb out the side. Now the fingers, just watch your fingers, you can't see any movement in them when the ball goes past.
Prince's...
Which is lucky, because Prince's hand was facing outside of the court anyway.
Little finger, perhaps? Maybe a faint touch of Prince's right hand, the little finger?
No, but if it would have hit Prince's hand, it would have gone blocked out anyway. So it's double luck, really, all he has to do. And I think that's a good tactic for anyone, is just make Prince run and hit off his hands. Because he's very rarely getting across and really sealing.
It's all about mental serve.
Batsuri the target. Oh, that's a really good swing. A deep, perfect swing. And that's what the experience of the angle man does. Under pressure, he just stays high and smooth.
Fortune favours the brave. Take a look at how close that ball was to the end line. Did that land on the line? Oh, luck. A touch of luck, Fortune is there. Now 2 match points. Stand up and applaud wherever you are for these 2 incredible teams. A Cookie, 2 match points. Dickinson. Okay, they've saved 1. Goa have saved 1. They are not going to go down without putting up a fight.
And you can see when that ball has a better shape to it, because he can access the line so much easier. When he's getting trapped inside, it's because that ball doesn't have the height and the width to it. Okay. Clutchy, clutchy time. Who can see it over the line? Carla Borger is stressed. Aren't you, KB?
She's closing her eyes. She's not watching.
I need some fresh air.
Okay, winning moment, loading. Muthuswamy has just looked at his players and said, relax guys, we can do this. Here we go then, Aravindan with the serve. Pacing match point in set number 5. 14, 13. Edge of the seat stuff. Batsuri. Muthu. Akin. It's not done. Still in play. Dickinson. They've saved the match point. This is drama of the highest order. They've saved 2 match points. I cannot believe this.
Couple of things I don't understand here. How has Dickinson got free then? What is going on with the block here? First of all, Batsuri has been given the ball pretty good through the middle, but where is Batsuri going? He's just left the opposite man. He's worrying about everything else apart from what he should be worrying about, and that is his main marking man. Menzel with another great dig. And I believe that ball from Mutusami probably wasn't the right one to go to the middle.
Oh my word. Doff your hat off to the Goa Guardians. The spirit they often talk about in sport runs through the veins of these Goa Guardians. What an incredible team, and what a fabulous addition to this Prime Volleyball League family are the Goa Guardians. They just don't give up. Never back down energy. They look the opponent in the eye, and this is what they do.
Surely now they've got to capitalize somewhere. Well done, Aravindan, keeping his cool. That float serve to 5 was a good one, but he has to back it up.
Batsuri once again. Muthu, this time for Rangamuthu. Not quite there. Nervous moments even for Ahmedabad. Batsuri will get one through. He always does. Where there is a Batsuri, there is a way.
They're lucky there. That first set from Mutusami should have got dumped. It was so tight. But they lived to fight another one. Oh, and man-mounted Manoj. Close those hands, buddy. Post box.
Targeted the peak of that mountain. Aim for Manoj's head. Here we go then. Match point once again. Dickinson! Hits it long! And the ball prevail! Not yet. Goa want to review it. For the celebrations, Ahmedabad.
Goa taken review for ball in.
Now then, this is why you should not waste your reviews too soon. A lesson this one for the coaches. This could go either ways. Not for the faint-hearted. Where did that land? On the line! Did it! Okay, let's wait for the umpire's decision.
This league is wild! It's wild!
Oh my God! Oh my days! I cannot believe this! Who writes these scripts? Match point, winner for Ahmedabad, challenged by Goa, review successful, get back on court Ahmedabad. You've got work to do, 15 all. I can hear loud chants of Goa here in Hyderabad. Mr. Chikori's pumped up as well, and why not? He's put together an absolutely mad team together. Dickinson with the serve, Batsuri. Now Muthusamy, Batsuri again, he does it again. Safe as houses. The Mongolian monster, Batur Batsuri. Who are you, man? Who are you?
This is big boy volleyball. Service pressure, aggression, nobody backing down, everybody gunning for it. That's what we like about high-level volleyball. Nobody's bottling this. They're all hanging out there.
Match point again. What have Goa got this time? Oh, very weak reception. This could cost them the game. Oh, what? What just happened?
Can you believe it? The lights are on, but nobody's home. Just when you think the free ball is going to be the final nail in the coffin, there's nobody alive to hammer it home.
I thought Goa were cooked. And there is a pond in which Goa have deposited an absolute diamond. What are the volleyball gods wanting tonight? 16 apiece. Match point saved. Go back at it again. Oh, a new beauty. Oh, a new magician.
Aggressive volleyball. Probably one of the most memorable games I've seen in this league in the 3 seasons that I've been here. giving it 110%.
And what a privilege it's been for us to watch this and call this akin. Will this be the moment? Dickinson is at it. Rinse, repeat. Another match point save.
Smart play, the ball wasn't there this time. They managed to tip it inside the block.
This is Tom and Jerry stuff. Goa keep catching up with Ahmedabad. What's happening there?
There was a foot fault on the back line.
Wow.
On Dickinson, I don't think so. I think they've been denied anyway.
Yeah, it's too late to call for a review. It's got to be within 10 seconds. And a lifetime has passed since that moment happened. So 17 apiece. Get back to work, boys. Goa keep coming back at Ahmedabad. They've been denied. Okay, now chance. Goa now have match points. I repeat, Goa now have match points. Mr. Jakuri believes, the team believes. Will the gods relent? Will Lady Luck smile on the Guardians finally? Will fortune favor the dogged? Will fortune favor the hustlers of Goa?
KB has been on the edge of her seat for about the last 10 minutes.
Oh, Goa, you have my heart. Match point. Manoj to serve. Batsuri. And, oh, it's done! Goa win! It's real! It's happened! Goa, you have my heart! Goa, you absolute beauty! This is one of the finest finishes in the history of the league. Not for the faint-hearted. The Ahmedabad defenders have been robbed in bright night light. Lady Luck smiles on the Goa Guardians. Their hustle pays off. They kept asking questions. They kept knocking on the door. They denied Ahmedabad match points and they steal it away. This is the stuff of legends. This is how legends are made. This is the magic of the Prime Volleyball League. This is world-class stuff. This is sport at its maddest, its craziest, its finest.
I don't know how I could back that up, Manish, to be honest with you. They needed that go-up. They've deserved that, just the perseverance over the past few days. They've gone down twice before in 5. Today it was their day against an Ahmedabad defenders side who we see so much promise from, but also we see them drop their guard. But that was high-level volleyball throughout that 5th set. That wasn't an error-stricken set. That was, at the end of it, everybody bringing their absolute best. And that is exactly what we want to see.
Doff your hat off to these Guardians. Stand up and applaud wherever you are. Smile and thank the heavens that you witnessed absolute magic tonight. Tuesday night thriller for the ages. Wow. May the celebrations continue well into the night. They believed. They came. They fought hard. They dug deep into the reserves of their mental and physical, emotional energy, and they win in this crazy fashion. I have no words left. The Ahmedabad defenders will remember this scar for a long, long time. And the Goa Guardians will walk taller when they take the court next. 3-2, it is in favor of the Goa Guardians. Savor these moments. Stay with us for the presentation ceremony.
In every game, every move, every choice matters. Sometimes the right choice saves the game. And the right choice lights up more than just the game. RR Kabin, Sahi Chuno, proud title sponsor of the Prime Volleyball League.
It's a Scape co-branded credit card. Free dining and shopping at airports. Scape here.
पापा मैं जीनियस हूँ। अब हमें सर्दी में जमना नहीं पड़ेगा। मैं हम सबको उड़ा सकता हूँ।
बिना पंखे मुश्किल होगा।
Exactly. इसीलिए मेरे पास है रेड बुल। ये हमें देगा विंग्स। बस इसे पीना है।
और कैसे?
अरे कम ऑन पापा, पी लो। ऐसे। ये क्या हुआ?
-40 डिग्री है यार। तुम्हें लगा हम यहाँ मस्ती करने खड़े? रेड बुल गिव्स यू विंग्स, लेकिन सिर्फ इसे पीने पर।
NTPC, celebrating 50 years of powering infinite possibilities.
We all make a crowd, no rules, no seasons. Young, free, alive, weekend every day. Feel the freedom.
पढ़ता है, खेलता है, झूलता उछलता है, दौड़ता कभी कभी दौड़ कराता है, आगे आगे बढ़ता है इंडिया, अमूल दूध पीता है इंडिया।
बाइक को तो अपग्रेड कर लिया, अब अपने SIP को भी अपग्रेड कर ले।
मतलब?
देख, जैसे तेरी इनकम बढ़ेगी, तेरे गोल्स, एक्सपेक्टेशंस और खर्चे भी बढ़ेंगे, वैसे ही तेरा कॉस्ट ऑफ लिविंग भी बढ़ेगा, राइट? इसलिए योर इन्वेस्टमेंट्स नीड अ स्टेप अप टू। अपने लाइफस्टाइल के साथ साथ अपने इन्वेस्टमेंट अमाउंट को भी अपग्रेड कर।
ठीक है, नेक्स्ट मंथ से SIP स्टेप अप पक्का।
म्यूचुअल फंड निवेश बाजार जोखिमों के अधीन है। योजना से जुड़े सभी दस्तावेजों को ध्यान से पढ़ें।
What a game. Yes, you read that right. The Goa Guardians won 3-2 against the Ahmedabad defenders in an absolute humdinger in Hyderabad. A game that we will remember as we look at some highlights. KB, what a game. You've enjoyed every minute of it. And it was decided by the narrowest of margins at the end.
What a tight match. They just deserved it. They were down. Nobody was believing that they can, and they kept staying alive. And here we are. The Goa Guardians won their first match.
Yeah, Menzel was a big player this evening. He was beaten that time, but defensively he was always there. Offensively, he gave them somebody to really lean on. And in the big moments, he was given the ball a lot. No matter what Ahmedabad did, they changed things around. Angamuka had a rest for a moment. He came on to make some really key blocks. Overall, there was always it was always going to be a tight one. We spoke about that before in the studio, but it was tighter than we even imagined ourselves. Well, it went all the way to a fifth set. This is how it went to a fifth set. Goa refusing to give in, even though Angamutu made an outrageously good dig. And that was really the theme of the game. No team backing down from the other. Both teams stepping towards the pressure all the time. And it was Menzel that pulled off a fabulous first victory for Goa in the Prime Volleyball League. Well done, Goa. You've deserved it. Well, there tells us everything. More successful spikes and less errors. That wasn't always the case. Goa Guardians upped their game, especially in sets 4 and 5. More kills and less errors than the defenders. And overall, the points were exactly the same. Let's join Sartak for the presentation down on the court.
Has to be one of the
most entertaining matches we have witnessed across any season of the Prime Volleyball League. An edge-of-the-seat thriller. What a contest. Take a bow, Goa Guardians, and take a bow. How good was that performance under pressure in the fourth set, in the fifth set, till the very last moment. The defenders were not giving up, but the Guardians just found a way. Let's first thank our sponsors, RR Kabil, Scapia Bow, New India Assurance, ATPC, Bank of Baroda, Amul, Mutual Fund, Sahi, Red Bull, Cello, Costco, Net Enrich, Ekin by Paragon. And a very proud owner of the Goa Guardians joining us today, Mr. Raju Chekuri. Congratulations. We have representing RR Kabil, Mr. Malaram Chaudhary, representing Scapia, Mr. Aman Kulshrestha, proud customer. And let's start with the Scapia game changer of the match. How good was this American? 36 years of age, so much experience, so much proficiency, just too good. Come on in, Jeff Menzel. The spikes were lethal. The serves, well, not landing them as well as he would have liked, but he did the job. The team was fantastic around him, and he deserves that Game Changer of the Day award. Now for the man who has been methodical, meticulous, even in the previous contest. The serves from him were fantastic, but today, as a setter, he did the job. Kamal kar dikhaya. आज के RR Kabil, player of the match. उनके नारे आपको सुनाई दे रहे हैं. रोहित यादव, आ जाइए. इतना दबाव और दबाव के बीचों बीच इस तरह के खेल को दिखाना. चौथा सेट आपके हाथ से फिसल रहा था, पांचवा सेट इतने सारे मैच पॉइंट्स, लेकिन फिर भी राह बना लिया आपने. कैसे कर दिखाया आपने, बहुत बढ़िया खेल.
इसमें पूरी टीम का सपोर्ट था और हमारा स्टाफ काफ़ी खुश है. कम वेट कर रहे थे इस जीत का. लास्ट 2 मैच में हमने 5 सेट खेला, पर कुछ सिली मिस्टेक की वजह से हार गए. इस बार हमने उसको कंट्रोल किया और बस जीत गए.
बेहतरीन तरीके से किया. राजू, this will be remembered for a very long time. An absolute epic encounter. How proud do you feel?
Extremely proud. I think we put a very good team, and we were just kind of working towards coming through. Last 2 matches, we were so close, and this was, we felt it was going to go away. But I can't thank the team. The resilience, the grit they had, they played every point, do or die. And I'm so proud of the team, the coaching staff, our supporters, the league. It's been probably one of the best days of my life. I had a great time. Thank you. What an entertainment. Congratulations to Ahmedabad team as well. What a fight. Thank you.
Well done. This is your moment, Raju Chekuri and team. Celebrate. This is your night. You deserve all the success. And this indeed will be an historic match that will be remembered for a very long time. And now it's time to go back to our commentators.
But the RR Kabil player of the match, Rohit, in the setting position, linked some plays together, did some amazing things for his team, and we know he has a very good serve as well. Raju Chekuri saying this was one of the best evenings of his life, and that was lovely to hear from the newest franchise owner. Next up, the Scapia game changer. This guy has the heart of a lion. Jeffrey Menzel is not only the man that you give the ball to under pressure, he's the man that makes you a dig when you need one the most. He's got broad shoulders and he leads this team in so many ways. He changed the game this evening.
Okay, Wes, you sit down. On a chair.
The Mutual Funds Sahi High moment of the match was the play that turned the day for Goa. Everyone thought it was out and Ahmedabad had won. That's not the case. Goa given the decision and they turned it around, and that's why it's a Sahi High moment of the day. Let's have a look at the points table. Mumbai leading Goa all the way to third. Having lost 2 matches, 3-2, they still gained 2 points. They gained 2 points with that 3-2 win this evening. And Ahmedabad take a point from their second game. Everyone's looking up to Mumbai. Well, tomorrow we are back again from 6:30. Top of the table, the Mumbai Meteors up against the Delhi Toofans, who were second last year. A fabulous night in the office. We look forward to seeing you again tomorrow.